Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to do simple crossfading. The capability was made possible in Ableton 8, and in here we're using Ableton 9. And I don't use this very often, but it's a very cool technique that they make possible so that you can do your crossfades on the same track instead of having to kind of pull your other part on another track and then go to your volumes and fade one out and bring another one in. Although that's possible as well if you want to use two audio tracks. But in order to do it on the same track, you just basically kind of, let's find some spot here. I'll just do that, kind of bump these up against each other like so. And then what you want to do, you can right click or you can come over here to your audio track and go to fades. If you right click, you can see show fades right here. Okay? Once you've got those fades, what you want to focus on are this square right here and this square right here. So with this square, you can kind of pull this over. With this square, you can kind of move this side over. All right? So let me pull out just a little bit. And let's pull this until it looks like the volumes are kind of similar. And we've got this here. And I'm going to turn this down because it's pretty annoying sound. Honestly. And then I'll jump back into the fades. Okay, so that is our crossfade there. And then if I play it, it should be fairly smooth. Kind of changes tone a little bit. So let's see if I can move this a little bit over. There's my fade there, and here's my fade here. Bring this over closer. And now I'll just kind of bring this over and let's see how they fade. Just make kind of a long fade here and see how that sounds. Cool. So it sounds kind of like a continuous moving, evolving sound. So yeah, you can do that with pads or vocals. Atmospheric parts seem to work the best, but there's a lot of ways that you can use crossfading to keep interesting sounds happening from multiple samples or whatever. Also, if you're running effects and things like that, then you could kind of wash something in reverb so the changing sounds are less apparent, and you can create, you know, like a more of a evolving sound or warping sound between different samples. This is basically just two cuts of a similar sample. So obviously the sounds go fairly well together. But anyway, that is how you do it. So I hope you enjoyed that tip.